Here we are, day number 49 of our 60-day healing journey. And this journey is for anyone who's been finding themselves attracting emotionally unavailable people. If you've been leaning too far into your masculinity to force things to happen, if you've been a people pleaser, overgiving, oversharing, this is the journey for you. We're on day number 49, and the title for today is You Can Hold Emotion Without Losing Control. The affirmation is, I am allowed to feel without falling apart. I am allowed to feel without falling apart. I am allowed to feel without falling apart. Just because you let out a big cry, just because you have a moment, don't feel bad about that. Sometimes we fall apart because we don't want ourselves to feel. We start getting all nervous and jittery about how other people feel, about how we may feel, or we start thinking it's wrong to feel this way, and then we just fall all apart. Emotions, this is a part of our life. It's energy and motion. You have to move this stuff around. You have to release it. The last thing you want to do is leave it in there and it causes some type of health issue. That's what we don't want. So it's okay to have emotions. It doesn't mean that you're a basket case because you have emotions, because you have tears coming out, because you have to cry. I spoke to someone today and she said to me, for some reason I just keep wanting to cry. I went to this place and I started crying in there. I'm talking to you now and I want to cry. And I said, because your cry wants to come up. It's obvious that your cry wants to come up. When that's happening, it's happening because it wants to come up. But a lot of times we suppress it because we don't want to look a certain way. We start falling apart because we're emotional. This is life. This is a part of the process. You have to move these emotions. You cannot let them form blockages in the body. So we don't want to do that. We want to move these emotions. We want to allow them to flow. So the journal prompt is, how do I handle my emotions when I feel rejected and triggered? How do I handle my emotions when I feel rejected or triggered? Do you in the moment just go crazy and haywire because you feel rejected or rejected or triggered? Sometimes it happens. It's like you get so embarrassed that all of a sudden you just have this explosion of emotion come up, and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how you look in that moment. You feel so rejected. Now you're just angry and you're saying all type of mean things because you're being defensive. Is that you? We're going to change to a more secure approach. Being secure doesn't mean that you don't have emotions. It doesn't mean that you don't cry. It doesn't mean that you don't feel sadness. Being secure is being honest about how you truly feel. Okay? So the next question, the next part of that journal prompt is, what would emotional maturity look like? What would emotional maturity look like when you have those moments of feeling triggered or rejected? How would you handle that in a more emotionally mature way? The somatic practice is, place your hand on your chest and say, you're safe. Let's feel this together. So you're going to have a moment with yourself. You're going to place your hand on your chest and say, you're safe. Let's feel this together. The tiny boundary is, don't react immediately. Breathe, then respond, or don't. Don't react immediately. Breathe and respond, or don't. So when someone comes to you and asks you a question, or you're on the phone, or however it happens, even a text message, instead of feeling pushed in the corner, just take a moment. Breathe. Think about it and respond. Or if you don't want to respond, don't respond. This is your life. You got control over yourself. Nobody else has that much control over you. We've been giving our power away, but no more. So that's the end of day number 49, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love. Mwah.